Good morning. Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is Tanya at Sidegigcrafts, and I am making some embellishments this morning. I have been wanting to make little pinwheels for spring and Easter, and every time I forget by the time I get home and am able to do it. And this morning I finally remembered to get them done. So look at this, you guys. You can do this with, I'm going to show you how to do it, but you can make it with any size square, and you'll get different size pinwheels. So what I've done is taken some of my I'm using some of my 6x6 pads with the double-sided papers because I don't use 6x6 very often. So to find a good way to use those and go through those out of my stash is a fantastic way. You could cut down your scraps in your scrap bin to, these are actually 3x3, and I think these are perfect size for embellishments. These are 3x3 papers. So I cut my 6x6 into 4 pieces. So you can get 4 of these pinwheels out of one 6x6. That's pretty good making right there. So I've got quite a few made this morning, and it didn't take me very long to make all those, maybe about a half an hour. I'm going to show you how I did it. So I cut my papers down to 3x3s, and they're double-sided. So I'll show you what it looks like with each side. Just start out by folding it corner to corner like a taco. These are going to be fun to put in on cards, little, I don't know, I mean, they'll be good for lots of things. I mean, use your imagination. They'll be cute on rosettes. You can stack them on rosettes, stuff like that. Okay, so now that I've got my marks here, don't have to do that, but I'm just showing you where the folds are. Take the scissors. Oh, first I'm going to mark the center, okay? I'm going to use my awl. You can use something else, and I'm just going to make a hole in the center. It's going to make it easier later on for the brad to go through. So, because we're going to use little brads and we're going to stick them through, so it'll make it easier. Now take your scissors. Now you can mark this if you want to. I'm going to just eyeball it. No need to add an extra step if you don't have to. Cut it all the way, or cut it down to leave about maybe 1/4 to 1/2 inch. That's not cut on each of these folds. You don't want to cut all the way to the middle because then you're going to cut that corner out completely, and that won't work. So we've got these little triangles cut into there. Okay, this part is not cut. Now, what I'm going to do, you can use an awl or you can use something that works for you. I like to use, or have been using, my crocodile because it makes great circles, and it just is working so much easier for me. I'm using the small hole and just poking a little hole in one of the corners. You can see that. Then I'm going to go to the same corner on the next triangle, and I'm going to put a little hole there. The next triangle, always on the same side. Now you can do it on the right side if you want to, but then you have to do the right side each time. So you just want to make sure you're doing on the same side on each triangle. There we go. Okay, so I've got a hole on each triangle on the same side. I chose the left. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a brad. This is going to be orange when I flip it this way. So I'm going to use a yellow brad. You can use what you want. You can use shaped ones, like I used a flower on this one. You can decide. So I'm going to stick it through the hole. Then I'm going to gently curl this one back up and stick it through that hole. And then I'm going to gently curl this one up and put it through that hole. And then I'm going to gently curl this one up. This one's the hard one. Put it through that hole and then go straight back through the hole that we punched in the beginning so that our brad is sticking out. Close it. Done. That's it. Now you can put a little circle paper here if you want to, or some kind of decoration. You can do that. You can make these however fancy you want to. So I know some people are putting just a little round punch underneath that little circle, and that's cool. That's fine. But this is so easy, you guys. It's so much fun. Let's do one more. Let's do this one with the flower on the outside. I love pinwheels for Easter. I thought this would be a fun embellishment to send to my friends. Again, you can put them on, oh, they'd be perfect on loaded pockets. Great in Easter baskets, great for all kinds of things. You know, you could put a little stick on there. We've got little, you know, all the picks and stuff that we've all got. You could put that on there for a stick, would be super cute. Let's poke a hole in the middle. Watch your fingers. And then we're gonna cut. This doesn't even take any glue. I saw somebody making them and they were using glue and I'm like, you know what, that's messy and it takes time. There's really no need. Don't even need glue. There we go. Now let's punch the hole. Again, you can use your awl or something, whatever works for you. My brads aren't strong enough, so I can't use my brads to poke the hole. You can make bigger ones. I'm using some fairly nice cardstock for these, so they're pretty firm and they'll keep their fold better, or the curve better. I think if you use regular scrap paper, it may not stay as well. You might have some trouble with that, but it's worth trying. Let's see, I'm gonna use a purple one on this one. I don't have any pink. I wish I had some pink. That would be cute, but I don't. So we'll use a purple just for fun. Okay, so I'm taking it through the first hole. Sorry, I didn't talk my way through that. Put it under the second hole, then the next one, and then we'll slide this one underneath. We'll go through that hole, and then through the back, open up the brad. Voila, all done. That's my simple embellishment tip for you today, my little tutorial. I hope you guys like it, and I hope you'll try making some of your own. Can't wait to see your creations. Come embellish with us on Wednesdays. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.